What if I told you that just 5 minutes each morning could radically shift how you age? No hype, no expensive supplements, just 5 science-backed steps anyone over 65 can do, starting tomorrow, to help you live longer, stronger, and clearer. In this video, you'll discover the powerful routine Dr. Alexander Menddees calls the Golden Formula, a simple daily ritual shown to boost circulation and brain clarity, strengthen your immune system, protect your joints and muscles, reduce your risk of stroke, falls and fatigue, and support long-term independence. You'll also hear Ricardo's story, a 68-year-old retiree whose health was slipping fast, until a 5-minute habit reversed everything. Today, his test results look like a man 20 years younger. This isn't theory, it's real. And it starts with how you wake up. So if you're 60, 70, even 80, and want to stay mentally sharp and physically steady, or you care about someone who does, you're in the right place. Let us break down the 5-step morning routine that could help you live 30 more good years, starting now. Step 1. Hydration reset. The first thing your body desperately needs after 65. Before you think, before you walk, before your first sip of coffee, your body is asking for water. The truth is, every single morning, especially after 65, you wake up in a state of mild dehydration, and you don't even feel it. Why? Because while you sleep, your body quietly loses nearly half a liter of fluid. Through your breath and skin, you didn't sweat, you didn't cry, but you exhaled moisture all night long. This loss may be silent, but its effects are serious. The hidden danger of morning dehydration. Most strokes, heart attacks, and dizzy falls in older adults happen between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. Coincidence? No. According to studies from the Cleveland Clinic and the American Heart Association, thickened morning blood from dehydration puts strain on the heart. Narrow blood vessels make it harder for circulation to reach the brain. The body's ability to regulate pressure is sluggish after sleep. If you stand up too fast, you might feel dizzy, foggy, or even faint. All of this simply because your body is low on water. The 1-minute morning fix. The first thing you should do before caffeine, news, or breakfast is rehydrate properly. Not with ice water, not with juice, but with a simple mix. 16 oz of room temperature water, the juice of 1/4 of a fresh lemon. Why room temperature? Because cold water constricts blood vessels, something you want to avoid when you've just woken up. Warm or room temp water relaxes the arteries, helping blood flow more easily to your brain and vital organs. Why lemon? It delivers potassium to regulate heartbeat, vitamin C to reduce inflammation, natural enzymes to support liver detox, and a surprising bonus, citrus stimulates collagen production, which keeps your joints flexible and your skin resilient. In short, this little drink is like hitting reset on your entire internal system. What the science says. Harvard Medical School reports that starting the day with hydration lowers blood pressure, increases energy, and supports digestion. But even more impressively, studies in the Journal of Geriatric Cardiology show that older adults who hydrate within 15 minutes of waking reduce cardiovascular stress by up to 22%. That's without medication, without supplements, just water and intention. My daily ritual. Here's what I do the moment I wake up. Sit up slowly. Reach for the glass of lemon water. I prepare the night before. Drink it in sips while breathing deeply. Sit quietly for 30 seconds. Letting the warmth settle in that moment resets me. And over the years, I've found that on days when I skip this, I feel heavier, groggier, slower. But when I start with hydration, my body says, let's go. Wisdom nugget. Your heart doesn't need a push from caffeine. It needs support from hydration. Before you give your body anything else, give it water. It's not just a habit, it's the foundation of every other healthy choice you'll make that day. Step 2. Circulation reset. The 60-second movement. That protects your brain, heart, and balance. You've just hydrated your body. That's step 1. But now, your circulation is still sluggish. You've been lying still for 6 to 8 hours, and gravity has done what it always does, pulled your blood toward your legs. The result? Reduced blood flow to your brain, dizziness when standing, cold hands or feet, a feeling of being off or slow to start for older adults. This isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. The real risk of staying still. After 65, your body doesn't regulate blood flow as quickly. That's why so many seniors feel lightheaded in the morning, or worse, faint. Even more concerning, sluggish circulation increases the risk of blood clots, heart stress, brain fog, and poor focus, falls and fractures. Doctors from Johns Hopkins say it clearly. Redistributing blood after sleep is essential for brain oxygen and cardiovascular health. So what's the fix? The 1-minute circulation reset. This takes 60 seconds, requires no equipment, and can be done right next to your bed. Here's the simple sequence. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly raise both arms overhead while inhaling deeply. Lower arms gently while exhaling through your mouth. Repeat 3 times. Roll your shoulders backward 5 times, then forward 5 times. Do 10 heel raises. Lift your heels off the ground. Hold for 1 second. Lower slowly. These movements do 2 things. Pump blood from your legs back up to your heart and brain. Activate your lymphatic system, which has no natural pump and depends on muscle movement to remove toxins. You'll feel it immediately. Warmth in your hands and face. Clearer head. A subtle but powerful energy boost, what the science says. A study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that older adults who perform low-intensity movement within 5 minutes of waking experience 44% fewer falls over a 12-month period. Another study from Stanford shows that morning movement increases cerebral blood flow by up to 40%. It's like turning the key in your body's ignition. Don't just wake up. Turn on. We don't need more people waking up groggy, stumbling to the kitchen, feeling 20 years older than they are. We need people who activate their bodies gently but intentionally. This 1-minute routine isn't a workout. It's a wake-up call to your brain, heart, and balance system. If you do this every morning, your risk of falling drops, your mind sharpens, and your day starts on your terms. My routine. Here's what I do after my lemon water. Stand up slowly, breathe in, arms up, breathe out, arms down. Shoulder rolls, heel raises, smile and say, "Let's go." It's simple, but the shift in energy? Profound. Wisdom. Nugget. Blood that doesn't move becomes a burden, but blood in motion becomes medicine. Start your day by putting your circulation in gear, and your body will thank you all day long. Step 3. Protein timing. Why breakfast? Protein may be the most powerful anti-aging tool you're not using. By now, your body is hydrated and your blood is flowing. You're awake, but your muscles are still starving. And if you're over 65, your body has already started breaking them down. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because of how human biology works. The silent threat. Morning catabolism. Every morning, your body enters a state called catabolism, the breakdown of tissue for energy. It's natural. But after 65, that breakdown targets muscle more aggressively. Why? Because as we age, we absorb protein less efficiently. We produce fewer muscle-building hormones. Our muscles are more vulnerable to damage. If you skip or delay breakfast protein, your body compensates by using your own muscle as fuel. The result over time: loss of strength, weakened immune function, increased fatigue, higher risk of falls, frailty, and hospitalization. The fix: eat high-quality protein. Within 30 minutes of waking. According to the National Institute on Aging, adults over 65 who consume 25-30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking maintain significantly more muscle mass, have better balance and stability, experience fewer health complications as they age. This timing window is crucial. Your body is primed to absorb nutrients in the first hour of the day, especially after hydration and circulation movement. Miss the window and you miss the momentum. What to eat? You don't need a chef or a blender. Just aim for one of the following options: Greek yogurt, plus scoop of protein powder, 30 gram protein, 4-5 egg whites, plus 1 whole egg, 25-gram protein, whey or plant-based shake, unsweetened. Around 25-30-gram protein, cottage cheese. Plus handful of nuts, tofu, plus sprouted grain toast. If you're vegetarian, try pea rice protein blends or soft lentil scrambles. The point is simple. Fuel your muscles early. Backed by science. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found seniors who hit their protein target early in the day had 64% less muscle loss over 5 years than those who ate the same amount later. Another study from Tufts University revealed higher morning protein intake, stronger immunity, better response to vaccines, and better memory recall. Protein isn't just for your arms and legs. It's for your immune cells, your neurotransmitters, your recovery systems. Without it, you're not just hungry, you're vulnerable. Wisdom nugget. You can't build a house without bricks, and you can't rebuild your body without protein, especially in the morning, when your body is literally waiting for it. Step 4. Mobility activation. The 90-second ritual that keeps you walking, bending, and independent for decades. You've hydrated, you've got your blood flowing, you've fueled your muscles, but there's one system still waiting, your joints. And if you're over 65, this might be the most neglected part of your morning. That's a problem, because stiff joints are a leading cause of falls, injuries, and loss of independence in older adults. Why your joints need attention. First thing in the morning. During the night, your body goes into rest mode. And with that, your joints stop moving, your synovial fluid thickens, and your tendons tighten. When you wake up and immediately start moving, without warming up, your joints rub with friction instead of glide with ease. The result? Morning stiffness, sudden pain when reaching or bending, higher chance of injury doing simple tasks, a slow erosion of flexibility, balance, and confidence. The worst part? You don't notice it until it's too late. The fix. 90 seconds of gentle joint activation. Orthopedic experts at Mayo Clinic and Stanford recommend a short mobility sequence immediately after rising, even before long walks or formal exercise. Here's the sequence. You can do this in your bedroom. 1. Sit at the edge of your bed. Start with your ankles. Rotate each foot 10 times clockwise, then 10 times counterclockwise. This increases circulation to the lower limbs and awakens your balance sensors. Move to your knees. Gently rotate each knee in small circles, 10 times in each direction. Stand up and support yourself on a chair or bed frame. Lean side to side, 5x per side. Then gently twist your torso left and right, 5x each way. 4. Finish with shoulder rolls, 10 rolls backward, with deep breaths. This takes 90 seconds total, but the payoff lasts all day. Why it works. Mobility work lubricates your joints by warming up synovial fluid, making it more slippery and reducing friction. It also stimulates proprioception, your body's awareness of movement and balance, increases production of endorphins, which lift mood and reduce pain, improves lymphatic drainage and flexibility. One study from the Journal of Orthopedic Research found that seniors who perform mobility movements in the morning reduce fall risk by up to 42% and report significantly less joint pain throughout the day. My personal sequence right after my protein breakfast, I sit down and run through this. Ankles, knees, sides, spine, shoulders. I call it my motion prayer. It is how I thank my body for showing up another day. I used to wake up stiff, especially in my hips and lower back. But once I started this routine, I felt more fluid, more upright, more free. Wisdom nugget muscle keeps you strong, but mobility keeps you moving. Your strength means nothing if you can't twist, bend, or balance. This step, often skipped, could be the one that keeps you independent well into your 80s and 90s, so don't miss it. Step 5. Mental clarity. 1 minute. That trains your brain to stay sharp at 85, 90, and beyond. So far, we've awakened the body, circulation, mobility, muscles, and hydration. Now comes the most important organ of all, your brain. Because what good is a strong body if your mind is foggy, forgetful, or disconnected? And here's the truth. Cognitive decline is not inevitable after 65. In fact, New studies show that your brain can stay sharp well into your 90s if you train it just like a muscle. The first 30 minutes. Brain gold. According to Stanford's Center for Brain Longevity, the brain is most open to rewiring in the first 30 minutes after waking. That's your golden window. If you ignore it, your mind stays sluggish. But if you use it intentionally, you trigger the release of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that grows new brain cells, strengthens connections between neurons, improves memory, clarity, and focus. It's like fertilizer for your brain. The 1-minute memory recall exercise. Here's how to activate your mind while your body is still calm and open. Sit down or lie back comfortably. Close your eyes for 60 seconds. Mentally rewind your previous day in reverse. Start from last night. What did you eat for dinner? Who did you talk to? What was the last thing you saw or did? Then move to the afternoon. What did you wear? Where did you go? Then go back to the morning. Don't worry about being perfect. Just recall details, sights, sounds, conversations, smells. This process triggers deep neural activity, stimulating multiple brain regions at once: memory, sequencing, attention, and emotional regulation. The science behind it. A study in the Journal of Cognitive Neuroscience found that adults over 65 who practiced daily memory recall showed 32% improvement in memory retention, better emotional stability, slower progression of cognitive aging. Even more fascinating, their brains showed increased cognitive reserve, the brain's ability to adapt and compensate for age-related changes. It's like building a backup generator for your thinking. My morning practice. After my mobility routine, I sit quietly for just 1 minute. I take a deep breath and rewind my yesterday. Some days it's easy, other days it's fuzzy, but I always feel sharper afterward, like I woke up again mentally. And now at 74, I remember more names, appointments, and little moments than I did at 64. It's not magic, it's repetition. Wisdom. Nugget. Your mind is a garden. What you plant in the morning grows all day. Even 1 minute of reflection can anchor your brain, calm your nerves, and sharpen your awareness. Without apps, pills, or screens. The best part? You can do this anywhere. Sitting in bed, at the table, with your morning tea. And the benefits are cumulative. So let's recap. Step 1, hydration. Replenish what your body lost overnight. Step 2, circulation. Reset. Get the blood and lymph moving. Step 3, protein timing. Fuel your muscles and protect your strength. Step 4, mobility activation. Lubricate your joints, prevent injury. Step 5, mental clarity. Sharpen your memory and calm your mind. That's it. Just 5 minutes. 5 habits. No expensive equipment, no supplements, no nonsense. You don't have to overhaul your life to change your health. You just have to start with how you wake up. And here's the beautiful truth. When you control your morning, you don't just improve your day, you take back control of your aging, your independence, your vitality. So if this video gave you even one idea worth trying, hit that like button. And subscribe so you don't miss the next practical, science-backed tip to help you age strong. In the comments, tell me, which of these 5 habits are you going to try tomorrow morning? You're still here, that means you care. That means you're ready. So take that first minute and give your body the message it's been waiting to hear. We're still in this together.